What's good? We back with another video of the Boxing Clinic once again. Your boy CJ Goodfella. And if you didn't catch it this weekend, Erickson Lubin was actually the opening television bout for Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman. A lot of people were shocked because they thought they was going to see Andreas Fonfora, who knocked out Chad Dawson, apparently who was behind in that fight. And that's a little scary because Chad is very past his prime for Fonfora. But Erickson Lubin looked like he was having a little trouble figuring out Jorge Cota, who I told you guys was an awkward, good fighter. Only loss was to Marco Antonio Rubio at 160. Late starter, very awkward style, kind of was using the shoulder roll, moving different. But, Lubin pretty much figured him out real quick. I think he ended up knocking him out in the third or the fourth. He did a little dip to get him out of position. And landed a big straight. I think it was a big right hand he landed, straight right hand or some shit like that. Man, it knocked him out cold. And we know he's the mandatory now for Jermell Charlo WBC belt, the Charlo brother who's still at junior middleweight. And he was supposed to fight this weekend. I was supposed to be doing a prediction video for his card or his fight on the undercard of the Gary Russell fight. They're supposed to be at a casino in Maryland, but Gary Russell's opponent got injured. So Jermell Charlo versus Charles Hadley is going to be pushed back to April along with that whole card, April or May. I think it's April. Barring neither one of Hadley or Jermell Charlo, whoever wins any significant injury, if Lubin wants it, the fight later on this year in the fall or maybe even in the summer, it's there for him to have. They're both advised by the same advisor, manager, Al Heyman, and the question is Erickson Lubin ready for Jermell Charlo? And I can't really make that. I can't really tell you because Jermell Charlo is in a transitional period. I've been telling you guys for the longest now that the guy on the left in this picture, the bald-headed guy, he's the trainer of Earl Spence, and that's what Jermell Charlo is training now. He's training with Derek James. I think he's a former boxer. You see what he did with Earl Spence. He's the mastermind behind Earl Spence's style, the aggressive nature. And Jermell Charlo has been trying to get more aggressive. Ever since that card, he had to fight somebody, I can't remember, and the Box Nation was just saying how boring he was. And how they didn't want to see him again. And ever since then, it's like he was listening. He picked up Derek James, dropped Ronnie Shields. They said it was over money and over him wanting his own gym. Jermell Charlo didn't want to train at the Plex gym anymore. He opened his own gym. And, he struggled versus John Jackson, son of Julian Jackson, for a while, so he got the knockout. And like I said, they're trying to change his style to where he's still a better boxer. He's the more skilled Charlo. People thought for the longest, now it's starting to change the opinion. He's the better boxer with the feet and counter punching, but he's trying to get more aggressive, similar like Earl Spence, and it's going to take time. And if he's not ready, Erickson Lubin can really steal it from under him. That's why I want to see him fight how he fights Charles Hadley. It's their second fight together. He needs to be more active. But can Lubin compete with Jermell Charlo? Absolutely, he has the skills to. But it's a very, very tough fight for Lubin. I'd like to see him get a couple more fights in there. He's 21. And Charlo, both of the Charlo brothers turned pro young as him, but took their time coming up. So we'll see how